We're about to start. Just making sure everything is set up.
This is a reminder to drink water.
Okay, we are just starting. And I'm gonna try to finish this build. Hey Lex. You have something to do at 6? Yeah. I'm gonna be on just for like an hour because I'm, have other stuff to do too. Only we could just have a day to just only play Sims all day. Just responsibilities cutting in on sim time. I know. I just took it down. It's a mess. Whew. Yeah, I gotta wash my hair today before I go to work. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do to my hair. I haven't put on a wig in a while. Maybe if I don't feel like washing it, I'll just pop a wig on. No, I do not know how to braid. I wish I did. I'm just really so bad when it comes to hair. Usually the extent of my hair is just washing it and letting it be curly. So I am decorating this home that another like TikToker made the shell of on here for me, and I'm decorating it. This is gonna be for my Generation 7 that's gonna be a vet. So I am just decorating the home, seeing what vibe I go for. The generation color is pink, so that's why I'm adding like the pink kitchen. and all that. Which I love the kitchen. Well, I'm on 6 right now, but we're planning ahead because since me and her are doing this collab, I decided to put this in the cats and dogs world since that's where Generation 7 is going to be. So this is a little pre-planning. But no, I'm not on Generation 7 yet. I'm still on 6. I think I might put some benches over here. And put this over here in this little like mud room area. Definitely need to put like some leashes or something on the wall since they're gonna have a dog. So how long has it been since you've been on The Sims? In 2 days? Okay. Yeah, I was on yesterday, but before that I took a little break. I've been playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure on the Switch. Yeah, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, it is. It's not just a South Park thing. I think they like predicted it though. And I love it. I am new to playing it. I love it. If you like Animal Crossing, definitely like that game. No, I don't watch South Park, but I just know of the meme of it, the Hello Kitty Island Adventure meme. But I'm not much into like adult cartoons. The only ones I watch is Bob's Burgers, which is a lot more mild compared to like South Park and the other ones. These chairs are cute, but they look so uncomfortable to sit in. Put a little bar back here. And definitely some more plants. It's not what I was trying to click on. I love these little candles. Your Hulu acts funny. I haven't been on Hulu in a while. Honestly, I'm not huge on watching TV like on my free time. I am much more of just like picking up a cozy game or reading or doing something like that. But every once in a while when I get into a show, I'll definitely binge watch it. The last show I watched was Beauty and Black by Tyler Perry. I'm gonna put those on the shelf. I'm just putting it on the ground for now so I don't forget about them. You like background noise? Yeah. Sometimes, usually for background noise, I just put on like a YouTube video is my go-to background noise. Or I watch a lot of TikTok lives too. So what have you got planned for today? Okay, that's not too bad. I hate when I have a late appointment though, because then I feel like I do nothing before my appointment. So usually I try to make my appointments early, because usually then I'm just at home waiting around until my appointment. I feel that for sure. It's pretty much what I did yesterday. You had a date, but they canceled. When you secretly want them to cancel, just feel a relief. Like, I gotta stay home. Yeah, doing hair and makeup. Hair and makeup is really like a full-time job, honestly. Getting ready all the time. I gotta get ready for work and wash my hair, do my makeup, which I am not looking forward to. Your TV's not working. Is it just not turning on? I had my TV. I actually had to get it fixed. Or not fixed. I had to get a new one. Because it had like this big white spot in the middle. It was just broken. Two tornadoes in Florida? Okay. That's crazy. Is everything okay? I'm used to tornadoes here in Kentucky, so. Hurricane season's upon us, yeah. Frozen and not loading. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You went to the beach yesterday. I mean, that's very Florida. I've definitely been on the beach when I lived in Miami and it's storming out. And just be like, oh, the storm will pass, it's fine. We already drove out here to the beach, let's stay here. And yeah. Because in my head, I'm like, I already drove out here. I'm gonna stay here. I don't know why I love adding this little cow plant thing so much, but I think I'm gonna save that for the basement, really. I feel like the water in the beach is always the warmest when it's storming out. I don't know what it is, but it's so nice. Like, it's just the best time to go, for real. Remember one time me and my friends drove out there and it was like a huge storm. There was like no one else on the beach. We're like, it's gonna be fine. And we had this little tent and we were just like in the beach tent until the storm was over. It took like maybe 20 minutes, but you know, Florida, it'll rain and then 20 minutes later be full on sunshine. So it was great after. We were enjoying the beach. There was no one on the beach. After the storm, it was nice out. The water was warm. Shark fishing? Oh no. That would have definitely been my cue to be like, you know what, actually, let me get out of this water. Because what do you mean sharks? Now you almost got 8. Yeah, as soon as somebody would have mentioned a shark, I would have been like, a what now? Actually, let me get on up out of here. Not while you're in the water. See, one time I went kayaking with a friend of mine, and I saw the water and like the storm was about to start, and I was like, girl, I don't know if this is a good idea. She wanted to kayak to like this little island thing in Miami. I'm like, I don't know if this is a good idea. It looks like rough out there. No one's kayaking. And we were lowering the kayak because then she's like, it's fine. So there I am following her, lowering the kayak, and this guy's walking by like, you guys are really gonna get in there? And we're like, yeah. It started storming. It was an inflatable kayak. We almost tipped over. We made it back, but barely. Like, let me not listen to you ever again. Not that they've been spotted. Yeah. We were out there in the kayak fighting for our lives. Me listening to her like, yeah, it'll be fine. And then to get the kayak up, we had to go up this little ladder on the rocks because it was on the bay. It wasn't even on the beach. So like there was no sand, and we had to climb the ladder and like bring the kayak up. It's raining and winding and everything on us. Just fighting for our lives out there. Playing with our lives. And then still it was storming, and she was like, oh, it's fine, let's just make it to the island. I'm like, no, we're turning this kayak around right now, ma'am. Make it to where? No. We're lucky if we make it back. And truly, she was just playing with our lives out there. I feel like she's a Sagittarius. She likes adventure, so. But I don't know, because my mom's a Sagittarius too, and I don't think, my mom did not be on that. They'd be outside for real, yeah. Outside of Final Boss. Literally, though, she is. Just always on an adventure somewhere. I cannot hang. And especially like in the ocean, I'm not even that great of a swimmer, so yeah, no. Oh, you're a lifeguard, a certified lifeguard? Okay. Yeah, no, my swimming skills are limited. Like, I know enough to survive. That's about it. You gotta get up and get ready for your appointment. Well, have a nice day. And thanks for hanging out. Oh, you gotta call the people by your TV. Yeah, definitely get that resolved. Let's add this little puppy thing over here. Definitely always gotta add some more plants. I don't know how I feel about both of these trays here. Maybe I'll move one. I'll just leave them both here. I didn't expect the plant to be this big. I mean, I could size it down for sure. Put it on the entryway of the door. Can I add some stuff from the cat and dog pack? Since our sim here is going to be a vet and she's going to have a little pet dog. And the My First Pet stuff pack too. Maybe I'll do one of these for downstairs in the basement. So we haven't decorated the basement yet. I was originally going to try to make it an at-home visit business since they're going to be a vet. I wanted to try to make like an at-home vet station, but apparently you can't do that with businesses and hobbies. And I don't want to make a pet daycare because they're already going to be a vet. That's already going to be enough work. So I'm just going to transform their basement into like a little movie room and also put their other pets here. Like I want to have a hamster and maybe a fish tank. So we're gonna leave that there for now because it really doesn't fit anywhere else here. I mean, I could put it here, but I don't want things too cluttered. I don't know if we don't have much space outside of the house. So I don't think I'm gonna add any of like this dog training stuff. I think when I have her vet clinic, we could add it to the vet clinic. That is a huge painting, but I love this. Let's size it down. I love that painting. Okay, still floating. I feel like we put this over here in the mudroom. We had this little robot thingamajig vacuum. Why is it not? It's not doing what I want it to do. And it's still floating a little bit, but if I put it down, it's gonna clip with the shelf. Then it's too low. I need to get the tool mod, because in the tool mod you can select like a different height adjuster instead of like the default one that you get in the game. You can put it to like 0.05 instead of 0.1 when you try to lower and raise objects. I haven't downloaded the mod yet. Should we add something to this wall maybe? Since we have these pictures over here. We can do this in like a different swatch. I'll figure something out. Let me see if there's any curtains that I like for these windows, but I might not add curtains. And these would go well with the new pack. Very fairy core. Definitely on theme. Should we add this to the door? What do y'all think? Or is it too much? I feel like it's a little too much. Maybe we can put like some degrees on this wall since she's gonna be a vet. I thought there was like some leashes or something that came with the pet pack, but I haven't found it. Like some ones that you hang on the wall. I think I want these for the bedroom, so I'm just gonna put these here so I don't forget them. Maybe the leashes is under the wall decorations. putting that there for now so that we can use it later. Ooh. This is like one of those ones that you add for pasta water. You put like the pot under it. Excuse my voice, y'all. It's like I'm losing my voice. Ooh. I'm trying to find the leashes. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the likes. We haven't started on the room or anything yet. But it's a tiny room, so it's gonna be a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and then the basement. But in this generation, they're not gonna have kids until later in life. So it's fine for them to have 1 room. I put this here so that I can remember it later to decorate the room with. And we might need to put some small windows in the bathroom and the bedroom because it's kind of dark in there. Where is my sim? I am decorating this house. There's no sims that live here. This is for my next generation. So this is an empty lot. No sims live here. I'm gonna add some windows. To the bathroom and stuff. That's not gonna go there. I'm just saving it for later. And then I feel like we need to put some in the room too, because it's like empty. Can you be a squatter then? No. Can't squat in my house. But my Sims will live here eventually. Oh, I kind of like this. Should we do all pink in here in the bathroom? I think we should. Let's do carpet in the bedroom. And probably in the basement. We'll do a carpet. We'll just leave that there for now. I kind of like this one better, because I like the texture better. Let's do the bathroom real quick. Change the carpet and no pink. We're going with pink. And why no carpet? I was gonna say we're going with pink because this generation 7 in the legacy challenge is pink. That's the color. Blue is better. Well, we already had a blue generation on the 5th one, so no more blue. And I'm gonna do extra pink in the bathroom just because he said no pink, Patty. I want to put like a glass divider here. The little loofah, yeah. Wow, Patty. I already told you the generation is pink, so that's what we're going with. I want to be able to put a divider here. Hey, you're on your lunch break. Hey, hope you're doing good too. Welcome in. This is what we got going on right now. I've been putting this in like all my builds recently because I just love it. I'm gonna put this over here, and then I gotta figure out how to put a glass or like maybe a plant divider. Should you get mozzarella cheese sticks or chips and spinach dip? Why not both? I guess if you gotta pick, the spinach dip is more filling than mozzarella cheese sticks. Pick what we want on the walls over here. A color, and then we gotta rearrange the stuff on the walls, put a bed down. It's a tiny little room over here. This is the cats and dogs world, because the people who are going to live here, well, the Sim that's going to live here, she's going to be a vet. That's part of the legacy. And we only have a 1-bedroom because part of the legacy is that she has a child way too late in life. So, like, the end of her adult years, closer to elder. So she's going to be living here by herself or with her spouse for a while before they have a child. So we're going to make like a little movie room down here. And then eventually this could be a bedroom. Yeah, this is the cats and dogs world. Forget what it's called. Something Bay. I don't know what I want to do to the walls just yet. Yeah, I haven't lived in this world in a while, in the one that comes with the cats and dogs pack. I also want to redo the vet clinic. Possibly. Since my Sim's going to be a vet. You're gonna get a sampler. So this is the cats and dogs world. It's the world that comes with the pack. And then once you're in live mode, there's like stray dogs and cats that roam the world. And then people obviously have their own pets. But yeah, we're living on this lot. And I added a little doggy or like pet park to this world. As like a little community lot. You never done the vet career? I've played the vet career before, so I'm not planning on streaming it yet because our generation, we're still in generation 6. This is going to be generation 7. So I got to get through generation 6 first to then get into generation 7. But yeah, I'll see how fast I play through 6. Generation 6, they're living in Strangerville. And he's doing the little Strangerville mission right now. He is a scientist, or going to be a scientist, he's still in school, who is married to another scientist. Yeah, I have a little dog park in the world, but I think I need to refresh it because I haven't been in this world in a while. Most of my Sims in this family are living in San Majuno. So I definitely need to refresh the lots in the world a bit. I wasn't originally gonna make the basement into like a little doggy daycare, but I think owning a vet clinic and doing the doggy daycare would just be too much. You're confused? Yeah, I know you're new to the game. So this world comes with the cats and dogs pack. Anytime you get an expansion pack, it comes with a new world that your Sims can live in, and it has different houses and lots. The cats and dogs, you can have them just as pets, and then in this world, you have stray cats and dogs that just roam around, and if you befriend them, you can adopt them. But otherwise, they just kind of roam around the world, and you can interact with them. Did you see the drop today or surprise for the new pack? I saw something about the new quest or thing that we can do to earn, I think it's a woodworking table, but I haven't really paid much attention to it. But I have already pre-ordered the Enchanted by Nature pack. Which I don't think I'm gonna do fairies as much. I mostly just want it for like the plant stuff, the cast and build and buy, and also just like the sleep outside and stuff options for rags to riches challenges. But I did pre-order the pack because I have no self-control. Yeah, you should definitely wait to buy it. But I already have pretty much all the packs, so I just bought it. The only packs I don't have, I mean, I don't have all like the game kits or none of that because I use a lot of CC anyways. But the only game packs I don't have is vampires and werewolves because I'm not a huge occult player. And I know I bought the fairies ones, but I feel like I would use that one a lot more than werewolves and vampires. But yeah, my current generation 6, he's supposed to get pregnant by an alien when he gets abducted. And then I could either choose to keep the baby or send it back to its home planet. I think I'm going to play as an alien. I've never played as an alien before. So I'm going to try it. Yeah, put it all in one for sure. There's definitely a lot of packs that could have all been in one pack. feel like Growing Together, Get Together, that could have been one pack. The Cats and Dogs and My First Pet stuff definitely should have been one pack, and probably base game, for being for real. So but I know they like separated the occults. I never played with occults in Sims 3, but a lot of people say that they were very poorly done, even though they were all in one pack. So maybe they put it in separate packs to like flesh it out more. I don't know. I'm not a huge occult player. You would be a cat lady. Yeah, you can have an alien baby if you have this Strangerville game pack. Which I actually do like Strangerville. And for cats, so you can only have as many pets as like sim count. Like you can only have 8 sims in a household. So there's like a limit in pets that you can have unless you have like a MCC command center where you can have more sims and pets in a household. The spellcasters, I have it and I have not used it much. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not like my favorite. Granted, I'm not an occult player. It's definitely not my favorite. I wish they would have done it in a different way to go about the whole spellcaster thing. My current generation, his wife is actually a spellcaster, so I'm planning to dive more into it and try it out. But the one time I tried it, I felt like it was a little difficult to maneuver in my experience, but I've only really tried to play with it like once. So I'm trying to do a deeper dive into that one and Aliens, but I don't think Aliens has much gameplay besides having like a human form. Thanks for the likes. Okay. I don't know what else I want to do in this room. Definitely add some clutter there. And we got to do something for the nightstands. But this is what we got going on so far. I'm gonna say my favorite room is like this kitchen. And we did a little area for her dog. And this out here is like a little mud room. We gotta fill these shelves up. I'm gonna leave some spaces in the shelves though to add family photos. And I love this little doggy area. We got like the living room. We have this little bar from Lovestruck. Lovestruck is definitely on my least recommended packs, but I do love the stuff like the build and buy and cast stuff from Lovestruck. Here's what we got going right now for our sim who is going to be in the vet career. I'm probably gonna be on live only for like another 10 minutes or so. And I definitely gotta do more of that outside decor. I gotta add some clutter items to make it look lived in. Are you gonna get any packs with the sale that's going on, Patty? I think the sale is till July 10th. You're gonna get the life and death pack. Okay. That's another one that I have to do some more exploring in. I explored it a little bit when it came out. I gotta do some more exploring and live in the world. I was gonna put a computer here, but I'm just gonna put the computer in the basement. And all these little soaps I have here, the Method ones and these scrubs, they're actually functional. It's this mod that I have. I have it linked to my Pinterest in my link tree. But yeah, all these are like actually functional. These little scrubs, the Tree Hut scrubs and the Method soap. Add some squishmallows. Oh, these are functional to these swab ones. I want less kitchen clutter. I feel like the kitchen is fine as is. So you gotta tell me how you like the life and death pack, Patty. I love this little clutter bowl because it has so much stuff in it. I think that's also linked in my Pinterest. Okay, so this is what we got so far. I think I am going to log off for today and go do my adult responsibilities. But bye everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow if you're on YT. You can subscribe. But bye.